So I've got another air pump for you to have a look at. I've done a review and a video on this before. I was so impressed, so pleased with it that I did actually ask and see if they'd send me another one so I can keep one in my van and one in my car, and they were very kindly enough to send me another one, so thank you so much for that. But in return they have asked me to do another video, so I'm just going to do another very quick video to show you what you get and why I'm so impressed and why I'm so pleased with this. This is the CENXINY, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's going to go up on the screen. It's a bicycle, car stroke van tyre pressure pump compressor. In the box you get your standard pump. This is your little pump. It's not just a pump, this thing is a variable tyre pressure gauge, so you can set this up to see what your tyre pressures are, and you can also set this up to pump up your tyres. You get a light on the top. When you power the power on, you actually get a little light on the top, so if you're working at night you can see at night and you can see what you're pumping up. You've also got a red flashing light on there, and you've also got an emergency flashing beacon on there as well, which I think is an absolute brilliant idea. But not only is this a very nice, comfortable, relatively quiet air compressor and tyre pressure pump, you get a USB-C socket in the bottom. This USB-C socket will actually charge your phone, so I'm absolutely buzzed with this because this is brilliant. I think it's a 600 milliamp battery in there, so if you're out and you do need to charge your phone as a bit of an emergency, this thing will act as a battery power pack. Absolute game changer. You've also got a socket on the bottom, and in the box you get a cigarette lighter socket, so you can plug it into a cigarette lighter socket and charge it while you're driving. And I think even if this was a low battery, you can plug it into a cigarette lighter charger and still pump up your tyres. Now if you're driving along and suddenly you realise your tyres are flat, or you've got a warning comes up on your dashboard and it starts flashing and telling you you've got a low pressure tyre, now's the time to pull this out of your glove box. It comes with a little bag as well. It's in this box. You can keep this in your glove box, and it's very, very nice and small and compact and tidy to fit in there. Just pull it out of your glove box. You set the pressure on your gauge. You've also got a different size, different gauges on here as well. You can set it up to cycle, set it up to motorcycle. You can set it up and blow up footballs or playing balls, or I suppose anything that takes air really. It comes with some little fittings as well. So you've got like the little fitting that pushes inside a football. You've got the little fitting to change for different size bike tubes and inner tubes. But you set them up and you program them to save them, and you can store them on there. So that every time I want to use my car, I just pick it up and I set it to 32. If I want to do my van, I set it up to 55, and I use it on the motorcycle one because I haven't got a motorcycle. And my push bikes are then set to about 42, 45, something like that. And I just use the different one, punch through the different grades to whichever one I want to use, and hit the go button once it's connected to the tyre. This is relatively quiet. I've got another pump as well that was sent to me some time ago. It's an extremely noisy one, whereas this I think is relatively quiet for what it actually does, and it works very, very well. So that's all I wanted to do, just really report in that I've got another one of these. Absolute game changer, really, really fantastic little thing to keep in your glove box, like I say, because you've got a battery power back if you need that extra bit of energy for your phone or whatever it is you need to charge. And then you've got this little compressor for just that little time where that dashboard starts flashing at you, telling you you've got a low tyre pressure. It can get you to a garage and help you out. So yeah, I'm going to put some air in the tyre. You can hear how this works and see how this works. And yeah, thank you very much. So all you do on this compressor is turn the power on, press and hold the power button, and it comes up. And I've got this screen protector on there as well at the moment, so let's pull this screen protector off. You might be able to see a little bit better what I'm actually doing, because we don't really need that on there. So hopefully you can see on there that you've got the numbers on there, and you basically press up and down to the desired number that you want. And I'm using a friend's car at the moment because they've actually got a low tyre pressure gauge, and I said I'd put some air in the tyre for them while we're out and about. So yeah, you can store them. If you look on there, you can also store them. Like I say, you can store the different numbers as you go down them. And I'll go back to the car one, which is what I want, at 37. So we undo our valve, put it on, press it closed, and it's telling me we've got 30 pound in there, which is showing a low tyre pressure because we need 37. And all we want to do then is hit the fire button, which is the middle button, and away it goes. And then what you'll notice is once it gets up to that actual pressure that you want, 37, it turns itself off. And all you've got to do then, pull that off, put your cap back on. Very, very, very simple. This has gone down a couple of bars. That took about 3 minutes, I suppose, to put air in. But it's gone down a little bar or two on the front. And you can see on there that it's just got a little bit on there that you need to recharge. But when you drive it along, all you do, plug a USB in and charge it back up again while you're driving. So thank you very much for sending me out another one. Much appreciated. It will get lots of use. If you're interested, the link will be down in the description for it. I think it's around 32 or 37 pounds. I've got on Amazon a link for it, like I said, down in the description. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now. See you soon. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. Love this. Really, really nice.